This tutorial will give you some insight on how to use the library's databases. First, start at the Mid-Plains Community College website. Under Student Resources, find Learning Resource Centers, Libraries. If you have your own computer, go ahead and bookmark this page, and then you don't have to find it through the college website. A couple of things about this page. First, we have our Contact Us, we have our Hours, and our Ask a Librarian chat. This chat feature is available anytime the library is open, and you'll get people in North Platte or in McCook to answer your questions. So please use that Ask a Librarian chat. To access the databases, you need to log in, and the directions for logging in I've highlighted in blue, but essentially the first part of your email address, so first initial, last name, 4 digits, is your username, and the password is the word library. I've highlighted it in blue. Okay, so once you've signed in, you will notice that you've signed in successfully when your name is up in the top right hand corner, and you see the Databases tab. Click on Databases. Okay, our databases are broken down by subject category, so it's easy to kind of figure out what you're looking for. I recommend that you start with Academic Search Premier in the General category. So I'm going to click on this database, and then I'm going to go ahead and maximize the screen so you can see all of it. Okay. Searching a database is a lot like using Google. However, you have to be conscious of what you're searching for. Okay, unlike Google that just wants to give you information over and over and over and try to figure out what you're looking for, the databases are going to make you work for what you're looking for. Okay, they expect you to know. So, and they expect you to spell it right. I'm going to run a search for Stephen King. As I hit search, I have 1,000 results. Looking at the first one, it doesn't have anything to do with the author. Oh, maybe the second one does. But I'm not finding a lot of articles that have to do with Stephen King, the author. Well, I need to check my spelling. Okay? When I change the spelling to the correct Stephen King, I have over 3,000 articles. So to access an article, I'm going to click on the title. This brings up a short abstract. The abstract that I've highlighted in blue tells me a little bit about this article. So it's a good overview, because sometimes articles may be 5 pages, 10 pages, 20 or 40 pages long, and you don't want to read that entire thing and then figure out that it has nothing to do with your paper and can't help you in any way, or that you won't use it. So to access the article, I click on PDF Full Text, which is on the left-hand side of the screen, and this opens up the PDF document. So on the right-hand side of the screen, there is different tools that you can use. Okay, first listed is the Google Drive. So if this article is something that's going to work for my paper, I'm going to click on the Google Drive. I believe I'm already signed in. I am. If you are not, it will redirect you to sign in, and you can click OK. Oops, let me close that. And then when I go to my drive, you can see I have an EBSCO folder. Okay, within this EBSCO folder are my saved articles. And I think it was this one. Ooh, yikes. So this one's showing a little bit different. But generally this is what it will look like when you save a PDF. It gives you the article there, okay? So when I go back to the database, if this is an article that I'm going to use for my paper, then I can print, I can email it to myself, and then I can also cite. Okay, the citing is really important. Whether you use APA, they're in alphabetical order, it brings up all of the different citation formats, or down towards the bottom there's MLA. Okay, for this video I'm going to use APA. So then I would copy, highlight what I want to put in my works cited, and then you can just paste it into your Word document. Okay, it's not perfect. For APA, for example, dark mirror, dark should be capitalized, everything else should be lowercase. After the colon, the T is capitalized, and everything else except for Stephen King should be lowercase. Because Stephen King is a proper name, then you would capitalize the S and capitalize the K. Please remember that the library is happy to help, and we're happy to look over your citations or your paper. It just helps to have an extra set of eyes. You can email those to us, or you can stop in our campus libraries. You can even initiate a chat session and send your paper to us through the chat so we can look it over then. So it's a short overview of the Academic Search Premier. Something to keep in mind when you're using this database is that if you're going to search a phrase, you may want to keep that in quotation marks. Doing this, I am searching specifically for leadership styles in sports. Otherwise, what it's going to search for is leadership, it's going to search for styles, it's going to search for sports, and everything in between. Does that make sense? Okay. Another database that you might use is under Hot Topics, opposing viewpoints. Okay, this database offers updated information based on hot topics that are currently going on in our country. So I'm just going to select one of these hot topics. Let's click on Medicaid. And it offers viewpoints and featured viewpoints at the very top. If you scroll down to the academic journals, that's where you'll want to start, because these are peer-reviewed items, okay? There's also statistics, news, audio, images, videos, references, sometimes magazines, and websites for your information as well. Okay, so when I click on an academic journal and I click on healthcare fraud, which is the first article, this is from the American Criminal Law Review, and as you can see, it's quite a long article. But if I found something in here, I could also cite it, okay? It's got tools on the right-hand side, so I click on Citation Tools, and it's set for MLA, but you can change it to APA. Then again, it's a matter of copying the text and pasting it into your Word document. If your topic is not listed on the Hot Topics or the main page, that's fine. Go ahead and use this search bar at the top to search for your topic. And that's just a short overview of the library catalog and a couple of the databases. If you have any questions, please let us know in the library.